Pro Wrestling Junkies, and today's guest hails from the Peach State, Georgia. He's trained by A.R. Fox and has competed in Victory Championship Wrestling, WWA 4, where he's a two-time internet champ, Pro South Wrestling, where he's been in the title picture all summer, Revive Pro, amongst many others. He shared the ring with Bobby Flacco, Andrew Thomas, Ben Buchanan, Eric Silva, and in September, on the 5th, he'll be wrestling at Revive Pro's Rock and Roll Never Dies show against Luther X. And then on October 3rd, he'll be competing in Action Wrestling's Future Showcase tournament in Chattanooga. Recently named one of the top 500 wrestlers, black wrestlers in the world today, I give you the Suplex Assassin, Alex Kane.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's going on? Did I get everything right?
The only thing, I guess, is minor. I actually won't be at the September 5th show. I had another booking come up that's a little bit above.
That takes priority.
That takes priority.
I understand.
Yeah, everything else is good. Yeah, everything else is great.
So are you working as a trainer now? Like, are you training?
No. Am I training younger talent?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No. I'm literally only 2 years in the business, actually.
Okay. So
yeah.
When you were growing up, did you have, like, were you an athlete growing up?
Yeah, growing up, probably started in like high school. I did wrestling, football, and track. And then on in college, I played rugby, and I also wrestled at the collegiate level.
Oh, wow. Oh, so very physical sports.
Yes.
So when did wrestling come into the scene for you?
I remember watching Monday Night Raw when I was 6. I can't remember the exact date, but I remember seeing Jeff Hardy come out, and he just looked. He really looked. He was having so much fun, just like dancing and prancing around or whatever. And then I actually saw him get in the ring, and I saw all the things that he could do, and I was like. I think my dad was sitting next to me. I was like, Dad, that's what I'm going to do one day. But actually, like, starting training, I think I started in, like, May 2019.
And how did you know who to contact, where to go?
Well, so I think when I was, like, 18 or 19, I was looking to join the WWA 4 in Atlanta, Georgia. But I didn't have the money or the resources to do so. So I kind of pushed that to the side and just went ahead and went to college and did wrestling there. And then I think May 2018, I literally just got out of my last college class that I could bring myself to deal with or whatever. And I was like, after I finish this final, I'm going to the WWA 4 and I'm signing up today. And I mean, I'd seen like Austin Theory and AC Mack like on like YouTube videos and stuff, and I was like, if these guys can do this, I can definitely do this. So I went to shows and I just fell in love.
So what was your first day of training? Like, you show up. Had you ever been to the gym or training center that you were gonna get trained at?
No, actually, my first day, I didn't bring anything because I didn't know if they were gonna like let me in the ring the first day. So I was literally in my jeans and the stuff that I wore that day at school. And I mean, I hope Ashley never sees this, but Ashley's Fox's wife. But Fox was literally like, he was like, "Yo, you want to get in the ring?" And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to get in the ring. I mean, all we did was like a drop down, like a little like drop down roll drill or whatever, and I did great with that. But yeah, I paid my money that day, and the rest is where we are now.
Were you in pain after your first day, and did you expect that level of pain?
Yes. Oh my gosh, like I was not expecting to hurt as bad as I've hurt. Because I mean, I did the other combat sports, so I'm thinking like, okay, this ain't gonna be too bad. My back, my neck, like my whole body was sore for like a good 2-3 weeks from running the ropes, dropping down, learning how to bump, learning how to fall, getting slammed. It was brutal. It was definitely brutal. It was all worth it.
And was AR like, was he hard on you or like supportive?
No. The cool thing, like with AR, and I wish more vets in wrestling were like Fox. He's so chill. He's so patient with you. Like he's not like he's hard on you, but not in the way of like yelling at you, berating you or whatever. But like he always told us like wrestling's probably the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. And it's not to say that anybody could do it, but when you put it up against like amateur wrestling and rugby, like for me, this is easy. Like being an entertainer, putting on the show is easy. So as far as like the training and stuff goes, like he's mad supportive. As long as you're there to put in the work and you're there, and you're giving 100%, like he's always going to be good to you. But like if you're there to like waste his time and wasting his time, you're wasting everybody else's time or whatever, then yeah, he's not going to like berate you or anything, but he's going to be a little ticked off, which I understand.
Yeah, and you know, at any job, you have these expectations. Okay, so when did you arrive at suplexes, you know, as your like, you know, the moves that you were going to be associated with?
Well, so
like your signature.
So in college, I wrestled. I walked onto my collegiate team during a freestyle tournament, a freestyle camp, and I like in folk style wrestling, which is done in like high school, you don't see a lot of throws. Mm-hmm. That's the first time I've seen dudes get like chucked overhead or chucked to the side. So when I did see, sorry, I'm in the car.
Do your thing.
So when I saw like the freestyle style of wrestling, I was like, yo, I really like this. But at the time, I wasn't as big as I am now, so I really didn't get a chance to like toss people. But when I started training, I always got compared to like Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Shelton Benjamin, Chris Benoit, guys like that. And that was just based off like the way that I looked and like how I moved in the ring. And I've always felt comfortable tossing people and also being able to protect people while I toss them. And I guess it just the wrestling background and like really going with the wrestling background. Some guys have a wrestling background and they don't really go with it. They kind of like try to like branch off and do other things. But I decided to stick to, you know, what's tried and true, which is my wrestling background. Yeah.
So how many different suplexes do you know?
About 50.
Oh my God.
I'm still picking up. Yeah, I'm still picking up more and more as I possibly go on, trying to come up with new ways, or whatever, to suplex people.
When you're trying,
sometimes you just got to get creative. But
like when you're trying something new, like do you have to? When you're trying like a new suplex, do you have to work with your opponent, you know, prior to the match, so you know you can protect him or he knows it's coming?
Oh, most definitely. I normally like practice it at training with somebody else. So I'll normally get like a video of it. So when I do get to a show and we're going over the match, like I can be like, hey, I want to try this out. I can show them the suplex that I want to do. And like we can, we'll walk it and we'll go over it before the show or whatever. So I can make sure he lands correctly. Yeah.
So, is there? I guess is besides their physical size, do you have to protect your opponent if they're bigger or smaller? Do you have to protect them any differently?
For smaller guys, you kind of, because like guys have the want to like jump a lot, because I mean, like, yes, I could yoke somebody off, suplex them or whatever, but it doesn't look as clean. But like with smaller guys, you got to tell them not to jump as much so they can take a safe bump. And then with bigger guys, I think suplexing bigger guys is easier because I mean, I can throw them, but like you're not going to throw them as far.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really just you really want to find the easiest way for them to be able to take the safest, flattest bump as possible. Some guys like to land on the neck. I don't really understand that one, but hey.
All right. So I got a question first. So your first match is there. You come out to the ring. Do you even hear the audience, or are you just doing what your opponent says, or not says, but
yeah, pretty much just doing like not even focused. I wasn't even focused on the crowd. I was so nervous. It was like trying to remember everything that we had like went over, and most of it me forgetting it, and then Fox because Fox is who I had my debut match at the 4 with, and then pretty much having him have to hold my hand the whole way. But yeah, it was nerve-wracking. My God.
Did he give you like good feedback after the match?
Yeah, that's another like great thing about Fox is like after the show's over, we'll either go to his house or we'll be at the school. We have like a TV there, and we'll upload the matches onto the laptop, and then we'll watch them back, and he'll give us feedback. I mean, he said it was good for like a first match. I felt terrible because I forgot a bunch of stuff, but I mean, he said it was fine.
Do you feel confident in the ring now? Like walking out, you don't have those same feelings?
Oh my God! I mean, I still get nervous before, but I'm told like this business, like, if you don't have that like butterflies in your stomach before you go out, you just leave the business.
Yeah.
Because like that means that you care, if you still care. But now I'm so much more confident than I was when I started. Like now it's like now I can think on my feet. So like when we go over the match, like I don't have to be like, oh my God, where are we?
Yeah.
It's just like I know what's next. So I can kind of like I can be more of a character instead of worried about what's coming next. I know where I am.
Yeah, and now like you listen to the crowd, like as part of your match.
I love it. Like people be heckling me and yelling at me and saying I suck, and I'm going back and we'll be going back and forth.
It must be such
so
a good
more
release
fun now. Like I'll even get. Oh yes, I get into it with. I be having fun with everybody. I get into it with the refs. I get into it with the fans. I be out there having a blast.
Oh, that's great. So, okay, I don't want to keep you any longer. It's already 7:15. You probably have much better things to do than talking to me. So.
Nah, man. Hey, I got all the time in the world, man.
All right, I'm going to give you 5 random questions unrelated to wrestling, and they're just yes or no questions.
Okay.
If you want to elaborate, great. If you don't, no worries. Okay. For $500, would you sleep overnight in a coffin?
Yeah, I would.
See,
as long as there's oxygen to breathe.
Yeah.
As long as there's oxygen to breathe.
Totally, because I was thinking like, all right, 500 would be where I'd start considering it. So that's all right. Okay, would you date someone over the age of 55?
Yeah, if they're pretty.
Okay. Oh, that's an honest answer. That's great. Okay. Could you take down any of your non-wrestling friends easily if you guys ever got into a fight?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. They see my cauliflower ear and they already know what's up.
Have you gotten ringworm?
No. I've had staph infection though. No ringworm. Had staph infection.
Wow. All right. Have you ever consumed a liquid that had the label potion on it?
I have not. No.
Okay. And could you describe to someone what the internet is? Because I can't.
It is a web. You actually no, I can't. I'm sorry.
I can't do it. No, like my friend said to me, like, try and explain to someone who just woke up from like 1980. Explain them what the internet is. I have no idea. There's like magic stuff going through the air. There's information. You can get the score of the Sox game. You know, like. All right. So what's coming up for you next?
Yeah, like you mentioned before, I've got the Future Showcase October 3rd. This Friday, I'll be at Pro South Wrestling in Piedmont, Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah. For right now, that's what I've got going.
How many?
Oh yeah, I'll be at VCW on September. No,
2 weeks.
in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I will also be at Crux Wrestling in Tennessee. It's Carrie Awful's promotion on October 11th.
Okay, great. And how many people are competing in the tournament, the showcase?
I think it's 8. Yeah, I think it's 8. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to you again before or after that, or both.
Definitely.
All right, cool. Thank you again for taking the time to chat with me. I really appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. You know, with you may have heard there's like a virus going around.
Yeah.
You may have heard chatter about it. Yeah. But, take care. Stay safe, and and let's talk again.
No, definitely. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye.
All right. Bye.